Perfect.
What's up,
Man,
brother? How you doing, fam?
I'm great, man. You look all angelic in the with the are you
Oh yeah,
dead?
the light, yeah, the lightings, yeah, the lighting in the background. Yeah, I'm at my girl's house right now.
Well, good. I thought you were on the other side for a second. I was like,
No, I ain't there yet. I ain't there yet.
well, it might be appropriate given today's topic of conversation.
Okay, actually, that's you know what? I like this rollout. I like this rollout. Respect to the Wu-Tang hoodie.
Oh, thank you very much. And to the 49th Supply Company
Okay,
for
real
making
respect.
Raven.
Okay,
Yeah,
907. I see you. I like that. I like that.
I love this hoodie. It's so comfortable. Let me quick plug for the fine folks over at 49th Supply Company. This is one of the most comfortable hoodies I have ever owned.
I buy all their pieces all the time when I can when I got extra money to spend. I love them.
So the topic of conversation is the Mischief and Lil Nas X collaboration on the Satan sneaker.
Yeah, I got 3 point of views on it.
And I'd like to hear all of them.
Okay. My first, I want to get into marketing. Lil Nas X, marketing guide. I don't just for this little effort he's done. He's on like national news. He's on places that usually don't play his music. He on my news feed. I don't even follow him, and my news feed is literally filled with this guy.
This is the most anyone has talked about him in 2 years.
Yeah, this is on fire right now, and that's like the most played song. I think Lil Nas X Old Town Road is the most played song on earth.
Yeah, well, there's a 70,000 remixes for it, right?
Yeah, it was like most played song. Like no one has ever played a song more than people have played Old Town Road. Like they did the math for it. I saw. But it's like a huge like he doesn't like the streaming money that he's gotten off that one song. He doesn't have to do anything for the rest of his life. He does like for a couple of generations in the family. He doesn't have to do anything.
Yeah, he did the production on that. He handled everything on that song, providing he didn't sell any rights to it.
Yeah, it's all him. It's all him.
Yeah.
It's all him. And
So,
he got to remix some Mr. Cyrus on there. Shit, you know what I mean? Like he's out of there.
well, you could make the argument that that's when Satan was rolling with him when he got the Billy Ray Cyrus feature. We could go starting off the dark path of Miley Cyrus and all of the dark arts connection stuff.
Yeah.
We could talk about him doing the Amazon show with Katy Perry and Jeff Bezos.
Yeah.
You know, but sticking specifically to the sneaker, yeah, this is the most anyone has talked about this young man in years.
I'm gonna keep it real. I don't think it's just about if people are gonna get mad at the Satan sneaker, you got to get mad at the angel joint that they dropped with the holy water. And I remember a couple months they did the holy water because one thing about religious, if you really, really religious and you respect other people's religion, you ain't supposed to make people's religions a fashion statement. You know, you're not supposed to play around with it like that. You're supposed to respect it, you do it. Like you're not supposed to. People choose to pick what side of religious behavior they want to respect, and we gotta understand when it comes to religion, because it's ideology. When you let one half express itself, you gotta let the other half express itself too.
Agreed. This company Mischief, that's kind of their shtick. Like they
They're
like to
like,
push boundaries. They did the Jesus shoe with the holy water,
yeah,
which was retailing for like $1,000, but you could buy the bootleg on Shan sneakers for about 150.
yeah, I seen that. Yeah, it was like a $1,500 sneaker when it first dropped. But they've been doing like their streetwear, customizing sneakers. A lot of cats, that's a big audience that you can make a lot of money just buying Nike sneakers and remixing them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
And it's a big market. You know what I mean? But like, I just feel like they hit the wrong buttons. They hit the wrong buttons. Like, and plus they hit the buttons that Nike doesn't want to do again, hit again, because I think they dropped the Muslim sneaker a while back, and it was like they start going. I remember they started going crazy over that, and like people was wearing it and like in offensive poses, and it was all over the internet. Like, so they don't really want to fuck with that. You know what I mean? Right now.
So we can go back over 20 years. Around 97, 98, there was the Flames of Allah sneakers. And on the back of these sneakers, embroidered, were supposed to be flames, but it was the Arabic, it looked like the Arabic word for Allah. So this is something that Nike is kind of towed a line. And I mean, maybe in 97 or 98, you could probably feign a little bit of ignorance, like, oh, we didn't know what we were doing.
Yeah.
The thing is, we are a much more global community, and Nike is a much more global corporation than they were
Yeah,
20 odd years ago.
yeah, there's multiple owners of Nike. It's a conglomerate. It's not like just one person at Nike. Like, there's shareholders and everything. Like, it's a big thing.
Yeah, it's not just Tinker Hatfield just throwing together some cool designs. You know,
Absolutely not. And I remember them getting a lot of heat from that, because I don't even think you're supposed to wear like the name of Allah or Muslim culture or something like that. Or like, so it was like really just I don't know if I want to disrespect no one, but I know it was really offensive to a lot of Muslims.
and I can understand and appreciate that. I think that going to the Jesus sneaker. I remember when I first read about that, I thought like that was a new Yeezy. You know, like I was like, and then I saw it like, oh, this is a Nike, this is a remanufactured custom Nike, and I think we need to make the clarification. Mischief is being sued right now, not for customizing, because customizing is protected free speech. You can buy a pair of Nikes, write "fuck Nike" on them, and sell them as authentic Nikes.
And shout out to Dapper Dan, for everyone that's listening to this episode. You know, he went to court and fought for that, because he used to remix a lot of Louis Vuitton back in the day for streetwear, and you know, he took the steps for a lot of street fashion. You know what I mean? He got caught up in a lot of court cases, and he fought for that. So respect to him. We're talking about, you know, that type of stuff.
Well, also a cool little trivia note about Dapper Dan. When Mike Tyson got into his fist fight with Mitch Blood Green, it was in front of Dapper Dan.
Yeah.
So, you know, like Dapper Dan's been around for a minute.
Yeah.
All those Eric B and Rakim, like Gucci and Louis Vuitton suits, that was all Dapper Dan.
Yeah, that was all him. And he had the legit fabric, like to the point where they were coming to him.
Yeah. I remember Baby said once, you know, like none of my Gucci suits are Gucci. They're all Dapper Dan. So, you know, like there's been remixing, and there's been streetwear remixing for forever, since the beginning of time. Since the first time, you know, folks were putting stitches on jackets, on their shirts, on whatever. People have been customizing since forever. But this is a little different, because who the hell has time to customize 666 pairs of Nikes?